Hello, I am here to talk about what is on my February TBR list. The first book on my TBR is The Second Chance Year. I did just have to double check what it was called because I forgot, but that's okay. You can tell I sprayed the edges, but I'm really excited about it because I'm actually going to be meeting the author of this book on Saturday this week, and I'll be getting this book signed. I will probably include some pictures of that whenever this video gets posted, but we'll see. I'm really excited. I'm going to an event called Romancing the Reader with local Pittsburgh authors, and they're talking about their writing process, so it'll be really interesting. Another book on my list is A Magic Steeped in Poison. Ideally, I'll read both this book and the second book, which I do have on my shelf. It just is so pretty. If this book was described to me as tea and magic in a book, and as a fan of both, I'm just so excited to read it. And I also learned that I think it was the YA Book of the Year or Book of Fantasy Book of the Year for Barnes & Noble, so that's really exciting to find out about. Next book is I Hope This Doesn't Find You. I actually was able to find this book on the shelves a week before it was supposed to be out, and I'm claiming it as my first time reading an ARC, because for those of you who don't know, an ARC is an advanced reader copy, and since I'm so new to actually reviewing books, even though I'm obviously not new to reading them, I am not yet able to get ARCs, so I'm really excited about finding this book ahead of schedule. It was already pre-ordered for me, but I canceled my pre-order once I saw it on the shelves and grabbed it. And I am so excited about it because I've actually been currently reading a different book by the same author. In this case, I'm using tabs to keep my place instead of one of my bookmarks. It's just what I had right next to me at the time. But this time it's real. I'm reading this actively, but I want to read this before the actual book is officially out, even though this is the actual book. But we'll see. This comes out February 6th, but I luckily found it on the 30th. Another book I went to read this month is Lonely Castle in the Mirror. This will check off the translated challenge that I have on my shelf, or on my reading goals. And I'm really excited about it. It was described as fantasy, it's Japanese translation, it's supposed to be super interesting. And again, I was able to spray the edges of it, so I think they look really pretty. So these are some of the books I'm reading. I also have 2 more pre-ordered that aren't here yet, obviously. They'll be coming out throughout February, and that is Bride by Ali Hazelwood and Girl Abroad by Elle Kennedy. I am a big fan of both of those authors. I don't know if you can see it in the lens or in the view, but I have 2 whole Elle Kennedy series over here, as well as an extra book. I have The Grimm Effect, and then directly behind me I have every Ali Hazelwood book that's available yet. So I'm really excited about trying Bride, even though I know it's a bit outside of Ali Hazelwood's typical books. And these are all the books I plan to read in February, but knowing me, I'll probably end up reading other ones that are outside of this TBR list, and you'll just find out as I do reviews on them. And I will continue doing bi-weekly reviews, so you can expect the next one to be around Valentine's Day, I guess. We'll see what I have finished by then. If you have any suggestions for books I should be adding to my TBR list, or about books that aren't out yet that you think I should look into, please leave comments below. I'm always happy to try and find new books to read. And coming shortly, I'll be talking about how I keep track of my wish list and what books I have, and we'll talk into those. So if you have any apps you suggest I use or look into and review, please let me know as well. Alright, thank you for watching.